Hello. So, I know I made a bunch of promises that I'm right now about to break, but for one, you really should be used to that by now, and two, I have a good reason, I swear. Well, I have a reason. And basically, I'm low on time. But some good news is that I'm doing this earlier than usual. I know. I thought my computer's broken. Not that I need that for this. But anyway. Yeah. So, and another thing, I wasn't really planning on making a video today. So this is kind of a bonus thing, which should only bring good news. But yeah, what I've been thinking about. Yeah, another problem is that I said I'd do structure, which kind of relates to the first, promise I broke. So again, on me, but because obviously this video definitely lacks structure. So we're gonna learn from this experience, see what we did wrong, and hopefully, we'll move further. On my old channel, I did a video on Emma Chamberlain, and I don't really remember what it was about, but it became the most viewed video, which is pretty cool, because it implies it was something I was interested in, that other people were interested in, but effectively what I think I may have been talking about was her ability to speak on a camera, which is a skill I do not have, despite doing this for over 6 months. But there's also, and I vaguely, Madeline Argy, who is not my the kind of person I'd usually care about, not in a bad way, just generally. But she also has a strong skill at talking to the camera, and that's kind of as far as my analysis goes. So I can try and run that, get more from that. I think kind of just because it's kind of formed as a podcast, but it's also kind of vlogging spirit. And yeah, she basically just talks about what's on her mind, which is incredible. And I think, oh, hang on, I managed to get paint on my glasses, but that's fine. That's nothing. So yeah, factually, with that information, I'm not sure what direction to go with that, because do I try and copy her? And kind of, this is the thing, when I was younger, I was definitely afraid of copying everything. I created my own superhero universe, which was, and I wouldn't tell you this, but it was inspired by, obviously, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But all the superheroes were different, because I didn't like the idea of, having people that were similar. You could tell that I copied off Marvel. So this is Spider-Man, who, instead of shooting webs, had goo, and had this weird gooey bug. And that was super cool. But the issue is, and you think Picasso, he, for the first 30 years of his life, didn't do anything innovative. he just learnt how to be good at traditionally good at painting, which may have been intentional to learn the skill of painting or not. But either way, my point is, you need to get good at something before you can break the rules. You need to learn what the rules are. Which is something I've been neglecting. So to bring that back to this, my view of YouTube was to try and be different to everyone else, which is generally a good skill, and probably a skill most people ignore. But what I do is ignore the skill of just getting to a general benchmark where I'm good enough. So I don't know. That's my reasoning, if that logic makes logic. So yeah, I'll think of that. You can do what you will, and we'll see where we go from there. Again, it's very, very plausible that in a month's time, this will be completely different. Maybe I'll be talking for hours at a time, and it'll be a whole thing. I don't know, but it's been cool. So I'll see you some point later.